friends, good morning. Welcome to the longest running daily The Mark Inspire Show. Day 1827. I guess I was off. Yesterday was 1826. Sometimes I have to ask, I gotta ask Siri, how many days has it been since December 31st, 2018? And she'll correct me. Looks like we're having issues from the start here with our feed, but we'll hopefully get that worked out. A couple of news stories for you today. A couple things going on in the real estate world. We're discussing how the market is going to be in 2024. This is the real estate report. Every morning, I should be live earlier than this. My intention is to try to get on somewhere in the 6:30 time range every day to hit you with a few news stories, give you a little insight what's going on in the world, and then inspire you to just feel great for the day. Go out there and make a difference. I have a motto here. My motto is to affect a positive change one person at a time. I've been showing up every day since December 31st, 2018 doing that. And my hope is that you at some point were inspired by a message here or currently being inspired by a message. And you'll be back tomorrow. Tell a couple friends, and we build this out as a place, a community where you can come in order to get away from it all. I was thinking about that. This show is about the community. I show up every day and I create for the community, but the community, the chat, there's a chat that's live every day since December 31st, 2018. And so if you need to go get something off your chest, if you need to go and be around cool people, there's one show that you can guarantee you'll see the same people every day if you come back. So it's a community of love, and that will only grow the more you show up and the more you contribute to it. So keep that in mind. You have a safe space every single day of the year to go and be yourself and be around other cool people. And yes, while that's going on, I'm creating for you. We're having fun. We're laughing. We're playing music. But it's about that chat. It's about that community that's growing and knowing that there is a place they can come every day and feel pure positivity. This is a high energy show. It's kind of interesting for me to go from late night to early morning and bring the same intensity I do at night. But I think it's very possible. I wanted to get a little more sleep last night than I did, but I was still up very early. I just wasn't prepared to start the show. So I pulled a couple news stories for you guys. I did a story about Japan Air. Apparently there was a collision in Korea, and it's one of the benefits, I think, for this show going on early is I'm going to start, and this is Jack Servold. Thank you for pointing this out. Jack said, thank you for delivering this news before the mainstream media does. And I always try to, whenever I see a story, I want to be the first to put it out anyway. I'll do a TikTok or something and I'll drop it on all platforms. But my hope now, being up early, is that I'll get the news first and deliver it to you first, in detail. Matt Zabrowski is our woohoo guy. Woohoo! He does it. Like some people are figuring out if they could do it. Some people are trying to figure out, do they have what it takes to do it today? And then you hear Matt Zabrowski with a woohoo like that, and you're like, anything is possible, right? You have to go at life with an anything is possible approach, and from there you can really accomplish most things in life. There are certain items that you may think untoppable, but it's very possible to handle anything. I think you have so much more in you than you realize, and it's only when you're put to the test that you uncover that greatness you have. So we're going to get into a few stories here. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want me to talk about, have any news stories you want me to cover, you can send me an email. You could DM me. You can also leave a comment after the show with a story you'd like me to cover. And again, just so you see, when I do these stories, they're all full detailed stories. I started this a little differently at first when I was doing the news. I was just quick comedy news clip, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, here's the story. But I had someone maybe about 6 months ago, they said, where is the content? I want to hear you say more than just here's the line above your head, the byline for the story. What's the story about? Who's in it? What happened? Was there death? Anything I want to know the pertinent information. And I was like, yeah, but I don't have the ability to do that because I have to keep pausing and reading and then going back and saying and pausing and reading and going back. And now I have the ability to read my news stories right from my phone. We're going to do one of those today. I'm not sure how it will work with Clapper being on, but perhaps Clapper can hang out and watch it while I do it. I'm not really sure. It's a teleprompter app that I downloaded recently. And it allows me to do what I do best, which is to read the story, but add a little color into it whenever I deem necessary. But outside of that, you're getting every single word from that story. And to me, I don't know. Other people are just kind of, glancing over stories. They're telling you their personal opinion. I do that, but you're getting the full story as well. So I feel like this is going to be the place you want to go every day to get the breaking news is all I'm thinking. Every morning, I think I'll have something for you. Maybe a minute, maybe 5 minutes. I don't know, but I'm going to drop something that's breaking. Then we're going to do some real estate. Then we're going to talk about something. I may play a song for you still in the morning. I'm sitting on the BeatSeat today because I have that in mind that we're going to probably play a little music in a little while. But let me get to the news of the day. Welcome everybody on Clapper. Welcome everybody on all platforms out there. You have found the longest running daily variety show on the planet. 1,827 days in a row. Our first story of the day, as I said here in the title, there are 5 states they're saying that the middle class should be fleeing. I'm thinking all classes should be fleeing because it's just not, we're running into some really crazy times ahead, I personally believe. So let's just get to this story and let's see what you guys think. Where is it? I think it's called, didn't I do it this way? Yes. So, 5 states, the middle class should be fleeing in 2024. I don't know why this is so large. Oh, that's why. Make sure you guys can see these stories better than you're seeing them right now. That should do. You get the full story there. And I'll be in the corner. It's got to be bigger than that. There we go. All right, so let me pop myself on the screen. There we go, guys. See, that's a much better experience than yesterday. Every day is going to be better and better as we do this morning show. It's just going to be a little different than the evening show. Oh, that it brings me to my second point. So 2 shows a day, 6 a.m., hope, and 6 p.m. Your happy hour fix, your happy hour alternative. Forget going to the bar, guys. Forget doing that thing at the end of the day to let it all out. Join the high energy alternative Mark Inspires. Been here for 5 years in a row doing it. We're going to do it at 6 p.m. And it may be best ofs when I do this at 6 p.m. because I do trying to get the family ready, kids ready for bed. But I think the proper time for this show in the afternoon would be 6 p.m., right during happy hour. People need to drop all of the things that they use as crutches and show up to the one show on planet Earth that's here every day with high energy, high vibing creation. And again, it's about the chat, guys. Yeah, I'm here doing it every day, but forget about what I'm doing. There is a community of people that are here every single day of the year at Mark Inspires of positivity and love and connection. And so, to me, it's about the community chat more than whatever I create. And when people realize that there's one show on Earth that's been live since December 31st, 2018, providing a safe space, they're going to flock. So get over there right now. Mark Inspires on YouTube. Subscribe. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a live show twice a day or all of the content I drop every day since inception. 3,800 pieces of content. There's hundreds of songs. There's 9 feature films. But it's about the people that are here every day. You'll see the same names here every day. And those people will become your family. What the freaking hell? I had something blocking the light from the skylight behind me here. Now the green screen's a little ruined. Let me block it with my head. Guys, anyway, let's get to the story. Can't always be perfect, right? That's what makes live improvisation the best. Here we go. First story of the day. 2 years of stinging inflation have put the squeeze on middle-class families all over America. Many of them might have felt secure just over a few years ago. I wonder what was a few years ago. Oh, previous administration. Anyway, but no longer do they feeling into the move into the 2024 season here, Joanne. If any of them are considering a move into the new year, it's more important than ever to choose their destinations based on financial feasibility. So let's go over 5 states that you don't want to move to, or if you are a homeowner, you may want to consider calling someone like me and say, you know what, let's put this on the market. I'm out. Let me get the most while I can. Just so you know, in Connecticut, in New York, where I sell real estate, where 2 of these states are, 2 of the states out of the 5, New York and Connecticut, my states. So give me a call, people. Let's put your places on the market and get you out of here while the getting is still good. Right now, people are still paying over asking price in my neck of the woods. People are still acting out of sorts in my neck of the woods. People are still acting like it's the Plan Demereux in my neck of the woods. And I think I get it. I mean, look, when you're dealing with limited inventory, because, again, I don't want to point fingers at anyone specifically, but we went from really low interest rates a few years back when we had a previous administration to now the most ridiculous administration. I mean, this is like we're quadruple where we were. And then we hear them say, well, if inflation's down, and I'm like, what are we looking at here? Everything's expensive. No one's able to afford anything anymore. And even when you talk about basic products, my daughter, I'm dropping off her at school today, and she's drinking the Starbucks drink. You know those stupid bottles? I used to get those bottles when they first came out. Remember these bottles? You see them. They're Starbucks Macchiato. You get the Macchiato glass thing, 16-ounce glass Macchiato. It used to be like $2, guys. It was like $2, $2.25 when it came out. She says like $4.50. These people are robbing you. She told me, oh, I don't go to Starbucks. I make my own coffee every day. I grind the fucking beans. I'm doing it. I got my own stuff. I got Mark Bucks here. All right. Frother, you know, cappuccino style. Guys, where the hell do you think this 30-ouncer comes from? By the way, right? She's like, oh, the drink I get's $8.50. $8.50. You kidding me? Oh, inflation's down. Here's the crazier part. They raise the prices on all of us, and the businesses raise all the prices even though they're already making record profits. It's the biggest sham in history. We're getting fleeced from all sides. I digress. Let's get to Go Banking Rates consulted real estate and economic experts to identify the states that these middle-class families should avoid if they care about their bank accounts. We then used, I got that story already, Chooch. Thank you. They're Japan Airways. I did it 3 hours ago. I did the Japan Airways story 3 hours ago. Here we go. It's interesting when I'm doing news stories at 6 a.m. now, 6:15 a.m., dropping them. You guys, it's here in Clapper, too. I don't know if you saw it. Anyway, stick around. YouTube, link in bio. No, it's not. I keep thinking that. Clapper doesn't allow me to put my YouTube link in the bio. But you see my name in the corner. It says Mark Inspires. This is an accurate name description as well. But my name is Mark Pires. Just throwing the INS in the middle is pretty freaking genius, and I can't take the credit. I got to give that to my friend Furman Vidal. He's a fellow real estate agent. And somewhere along the line, I don't know, 300-400 days into this show, I said something very inspirational. I dropped it on Facebook, and he just simply wrote back as a comment, Mark Inspires. And I was like, this name has changed so many times. Mark Pires Real Talk, all the way through Mark Pires Renaissance Man, because I literally do. I mill wood, guys. I mill wood. It's downstairs drying. I'm going to build BeatSeats. My invention. I'll be building BeatSeats out of the wood I milled with my own hands. Inventor, musician, songwriter, live in the moment, comedian. Renaissance Man is also accurate description of the show. However, Mark Inspires is the description of this show. I come here every day, live in the moment with you, and inspire you to something positive, high energy. music, comedy, whatever. And the people in the chat then share that within. And you need to know that there's a chat every day of the year that you could come, a free, safe space to talk and hang out and hear others that are also going through life. And then also enjoy whatever the frig I'm up to in that moment. Here we go. If you're a middle-class income earner in any of these states, consider getting out while you still have money to relocate. You know what I mean? Like Hawaii. I think this is, the first one they put on the list is Hawaii after what just happened to Maui. NWO. I'm just saying, right? Anyway, average home price in Hawaii is $840,748. That's ridiculous. For average home? I mean, it is Hawaii. Look at that, guys. That is stunning. I have to say, if you think about that, 840,000, some of the richest towns in the United States have a higher average price than that. So just keep that in mind. Cost of living is 79% higher than the national average. You gotta be kidding. It's already ridiculous. And then you're going to add 79% more to be in Hawaii. Guys, minimum middle class income is $122,695. So, just keep that in mind. A house in paradise isn't cheap, you think? But perfect weather, postcard views, and pricey properties are only part of why the middle class can't afford to live in Hawaii. Because of its remote location, all kinds of everyday living things that mainlanders take for granted are expensive imports in the Aloha State. Middle-class families should flee Hawaii as its cost, especially in Maui, right? That's a government message. Every middle-class in Maui, get the frig out, right? We're going to turn into high-rise houses, 10-minute cities. 15 minutes? What is it? I don't know. They'll do 10 if they can. Don't, look, Hawaii and its high costs don't financially make sense. Daniel Cabrera, a 14-year real estate industry veteran, as well as an owner and founder of Sell My House Fast. Guys, really? I could sell your house fast, but I work for a company. What the freaking heck? Why is this not working? I got 9 cameras on. There we go. Why are we not seeing? Come on. Is it working and it's just not because I clicked over? Let's see. I'm not sure. We're going to see. I'm trying to see if I can get this to work. Does it? Okay, there we go. All right. I think we're working now. Trish said chat is wonderful. She's right. Guys, that's what it's about. You show up and you feel the love from the chat. All right, let's get back into the story here. So Hawaii, guys. Ridiculous, right? It attracts tourists in large numbers due to its favorable climate and picturesque scenery every year. Furthermore, it has stunning oceanic surroundings and abundant public beaches. You'd expect as much from Hawaii. Anyway, as a result, the price of houses are too high in Hawaii. Another issue is its general state excise tax. It applies to essential items and groceries that affect the budget of middle-class families. All these aspects make it challenging for them to live there. The next on the list, New Jersey. I grew up in New Jersey. I could say it, guys. It used to bother me when I lived in New Jersey. People were like, "It's the armpit of America." I'm like, why? Because it smells here? No, I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't. Maybe. I don't know. Not all of it. Just by Ciba-Geigy. Does anybody remember Ciba-Geigy? I grew up in Toms River, New Jersey, and I was there from like 7 to 13. And, I moved to Connecticut from there, but I remember there's like stereotypes for all the states. I think stereotypes should not be off limits. I'm just going to say that very quickly. I feel like all stereotypes should continue to be used because comedy derives from stereotypes. They're not all accurate, but that's what makes it funny. So we shouldn't be out there canceling people that are making comedy out of stereotypes. Freaking go with it, dude. Get some thicker skin because I'm sick of a world that can't laugh anymore. Just saying. Anyway. New Jersey, stinking it out. Just kidding. I'm in Jersey, 495,469 in Jersey. Santa Claus is right. Springsteen came out. He was singing the news to you. You couldn't wait to get the next news story from Bruce Springsteen, right? As the founder of CEO Short Sale Real Estate, Dan Belcher knows the real world implications of stinky Jersey. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. We're just, jurors. I'm from jurors, Anyway, let's get into the story here. Dan Belcher knows the real-world implications of living in Jersey. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't. I don't think he lives in Jersey. Oh, wait, no. He's been seeing many families move to the Garden State, only to find financial trouble. New Jersey has exceptionally high property taxes, he said. And they only come to see Bruce, They're like, we're going to Jersey. Bruce is there. In fact, the property data firm ATOM says Garden State has the highest effective property tax rate in the whole country. That is ridiculous. On top of that, Belcher continued, living expenses like housing and utilities are above average nationally. These costs can make it hard for middle-class families to save, invest, or even afford regular payments without worry. Guys, this is all real-world stuff. These are real-world concerns for all of us. California. Sing about a Jersey, smelling like a mother... Like you went down there, and you're like, what is that? You drove through Secaucus, didn't you? Were you go to the Giant Jet game? In New York? I mean, New Jersey. What? It's in New Jersey? Yeah, it's in New Jersey. It's the New Jersey Jets. The New Jersey Giants. They're not in New York. Neither. Secaucus smells like a mother. Right? Well, guys, when Springsteen goes to Asbury Park to do the show, don't drive through Secaucus when you're in Jersey. Santa Claus is... Right? I went to the show just for the call out, not to go through Secaucus. California, next on the list. Guys, this is a live improv comedy show as well. Okay, I'm a celebrity impressionist. I could do anybody and everybody. Just ask. Just ask. Thank you. T Scorpio said, thank you for being you. That's what you get here, I'll tell you. 1,827 days in a row of a guy being himself and allowing truth to speak into the moment of time. Here we go. California. Average price of a home is $746,055. That's all of California? That's ridiculous. You want to buy a house, California, average price is $746,000. That's... Hold on. What was Hawaii again? Hawaii's $840 for an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Is that where it is? Where is it? Is it in the Pacific? I don't even know where the hell it is. It's freaking far away, okay, guys? But what are we talking about? California, $746, falling into the ocean, right? You got high taxes across the board. Let's read about it. Cost of living is 36.4% higher than the national average in California. The minimum income, the middle class income, is $111,206. California is famous for world-class beaches, a laid-back culture, and stunning natural beauty. But the Golden State has also come to epitomize the growing unaffordability of coastal population centers. California is known for great jobs and opportunities, but that comes with steep prices, said Belcher. Belcher's back? We're still using Belcher on this one? Come on, he was Jersey. Why is he still... Housing, especially in urban spots like San Francisco and LA, it's unaffordable for most people. And high state income taxes on top of that can hurt middle-class families trying to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. So, guys, California's out. Hawaii's out. Jersey stinks like a mother... You know what I mean? Like, we're all trying to figure out why people are driving through Secaucus. They want to go see the Giants and the Jets. The New Jersey Jets. I want to see the New York Giants. Well, good luck. You got to go back in time, buddy. This is the New Jersey Giants now, stinking it out. They have special air filters in the stadium, so you don't smell Secaucus while you're in there watching Daniel, whatever the heck his name is, break his calf. Did he break his calf this year? Oh, Daniel Jones, $45 million. He snapped his tibia. What did he snap already? Oh, he just kind of got a little bruise. He bruised it? Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know what happened to Daniel. I think that guy's really good. And we had Tommy Cutlets. Hold on a minute. You can come down, put Tommy Cutlets in the game. Throw him for 3 interceptions. He go for a run. And you take him out. You put Tyrod Taylor, hold on, I can't figure you out. You had Tommy Cutledge in there. Let me call my friend Gino. We'll work this out. Right? Guys, speaking of Bronx accents, Dick Facce, my original character. New York, number 3. I think it's number 3 on the list, right? No, number 4 on the list, guys. Because California is a bunch of crap, too. Here we go. New York. The average home price in New York, the entire state, is $450,466. That's at least manageable for middle-class families. You know, $450,000. $786,000 middle-class style? I'm sorry, you're not even getting in. You know, minimum middle-class income in New York is $75,403. The New York City region has long been known as one of the most cost-prohibitive, I can't freaking say that word here, 9 a.m. Cost-prohibitive metropolitan areas in America. But there are barriers for middle-class families outside the big city, too. Much of New York's vast upstate region suffers from inadequate economic diversity, public population loss, and high property taxes. Overall, residents are fleeing New York faster than any other state. I wonder why. Many of whom are middle-class families looking for relief in lower-cost areas. New York is one of the most expensive states to live in, said John Pena. We got a new guy, John Pena, in the house. Real estate agent and CEO of Pena El Paso Real Estate Group. Hold on. We're in New York. Pena El Paso? El Paso's not in New York, people. I'm pretty sure I'm 45 minutes out of New York City. I never heard of El Paso, New York. I'm just saying. You guys, you may know of the place. You're like, I went to El Paso, New York. You did? Did you get boots? What did you do in El Paso, New York? Because there isn't El Paso. Maybe he just went with out of his cultural heritage. Pena El Paso Real Estate. Oh, I wanted to find a place in El Paso. Oh, I could help my cousin help you because El Paso's not in New York. Anyway, the cost of living is extremely high, and so are the property prices. Also, the taxes are significantly higher compared to other states, making it tough for middle-class families to make ends meet. Gosh almighty, we moved to my state. I'm on the list! Guys, I'm telling you, if you're in New York or you're in Connecticut, give me a ring. I can help you get the hell out. Let's do it. Connecticut. Average home price is $381,620. Cost of living is 13.9% higher than the national average. Minimum middle class income is $63,375. Oh, I see Brown Power Rangers with me. Love it. Woo! We're here, clapper style, guys. We're doing all platforms. Early show every day. You're getting the news, guys. You're getting some positivity, some live comedy. Some music in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. In September, the annual State Working Connecticut report revealed startling red flags that middle-class families considering moving there would be wise to consider. It cited tepid economic performance. It cited tepid economic performance with key indicators like post-2008 employment growth and personal income growth lagging well behind the national rates. The report also addressed the state's high living costs, particularly childcare and housing, and economic disparity exacerbated by regressive taxes. Maham Khan, why didn't they call me for this one? You did a Connecticut report? You don't call Mark Pires? Berkshire Hathaway? I could have given it to you straight. Connecticut's crap. You're going to want to move. Give me a ring, right? That would be the line there for me. No, I'm just kidding. Maham Khan, never heard of Maham, by the way. Okay, been doing this for 15 years. Maham escapes my mind. I have no idea who Maham Khan is, okay? Sorry, Maham. I'm sure you're a great guy. Never heard of you. Would just get your license yesterday? My broker won. Homeowners in Connecticut can experience severe financial anxiety due to the state's property taxes. That's pretty accurate. Which are among the highest in the country. In Connecticut, the entire cost of living, which includes the cost of housing as well as the general expenses, is considerable. That's one way of putting it. They tax you for everything. Double-decker style. Buy the car, you get taxed. Every year you get taxed on the car just to have it in your driveway. It's ridiculous. And then they take from you. And then they take from you. What do we have left at the end? Anybody know? We got nothing. We got nothing but our breath. We got an opportunity to make something happen. We used to have a lot more of an opportunity to make something happen. They have... There goes the cover. Totally on the skylight. I'll have to fix that one for tomorrow morning's show, guys, right? Anyway, when you're thinking about it, guys, call Mark Pires from Berkshire Hathaway. I give you his information. He happens to host the longest running daily variety show on earth, and I can help you. By the way, if you like what I do here, if you like the way I speak, if you like the comedic side, this is how I am. I sell real estate this way. I'm very successful at selling real estate because selling is about people. It's not about what you're selling. It's about getting along with somebody. It's about sharing what you love with somebody else and letting them see it from your eyes. If you do that successfully, you'll sell real estate and you'll do a very good job at it. I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm very, very in tune with my clients, get them what they look for, but also with their experience. I want them to not have to worry about the little things so they can get to the finish line, get to that house and enjoy it, So if you are ever thinking about selling, if you're ever thinking about buying any real estate, it doesn't have to be in Connecticut or New York. It could be anywhere in the United States of America. Let me know here on the show. I can help you out. I have the most amazing referral network in the world. It costs you nothing to do this. So here's the way I always imagined it. You're like, I gotta sell my house. Hi, yes, is this the real estate office? Oh, yes. No, my name is Thomas. Yes. I have a house to sell. Yeah, so I didn't know, I need to list it, I think. They say I have to list it. God, how do I do that? Oh, sure. No. Okay, yeah, I can meet them. Okay, yeah, thank you. All right, yeah, no, Tuesday's fine. Yep, okay, see you then, bye. You made a phone call, someone's coming to see you on Tuesday. You hire that person, you pay that person. If you decide instead to say, you know what? Me as Thomas, smarty pants that I am, I'm not going to call some random lady. Hi, this is Thomas. Can you tell me I need to put a house on the market? I'm going to go, oh, look, Mark inspires. He's live every day of existence. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Love the show, by the way. Need assistance. I'm in Albuquerque. I'm trying to see if I could sell my house. I don't want to call that Magoo over there and have her tell me I'll send someone over on Tuesday. You got anybody? Now, here's what happens. That Magoo comes over. Again, you're paying Magoo. Whatever. It's whatever you guys discuss. You pay Magoo. My guy comes over, my lady, she comes by. Hey, what's up? It's Cassandra. And she's doing it, she's saying the right stuff. She's doing the right thing, making you feel like you're important together. You're a team, right? You hire Cassandra and not Magoo. Cassandra, you paid the same amount as you paid Magoo. But Cassandra is the person I found for you. You're a ridiculous agent. She said the right things. Guys, can't lay it out any better than that, Sometimes you have to just kind of visually explain. Magoo. Some people are still going to hire Magoo. Think about that, right? They're like, oh, I got it. I saw the visual interpretation of why I want to call Mark Inspires with this information. But instead, I'm calling Magoo. Look, I get it. Some people want to have full control. Feel like, I made the decision. You still make the decision. You could interview Magoo, interview Cassandra, and you're like, well, who's better here? Magoo? Right? But I called Magoo. Maybe because I called Magoo. No. You don't want to do the work. You call Magoo, call 5 Magoos, right? I call in Cassandra. She's my freaking home run hitter. She shows up with a Louisville slugger. Forget about, Hillrich and Bradsby. They're out of business. She's Louisvilling it, and you're just all of a sudden comparing Magoo to Cassandra. I don't think I have to say anything more than that, right? Anyway, one more story for you. One more News story of the day, Barbara Corcoran. You guys know I was on Shark Tank. If you didn't know that, now you know. You should go to YouTube. You can see it. The full episode. Moink. If you don't get moinked, I got to question your interest in, I don't know, staying young and fit. Check it out, guys. Got slaughtered by the sharks, but it was worth the experience, especially to hear Corcoran. She came out with some pearls of wisdom there. A couple of personal items that she pointed out, but still, it was worth the watch, and to watch yours truly get completely smashed in the face by the sharks. Shark Tank. Moink. It's on my Mark Inspires YouTube channel. Guys, Barbara Corcoran says, forget about Florida. Move here for cheap houses. Let's see what Barbara's saying. Look at Barbara. She's all smiley right there. Oh, Barbara, you're such a smiley lady. If you're looking for affordable real estate at a value, money expert Barbara Corcoran knows where you need to move. Let's see what Barb has to say, right? The real estate mogul was a guest on Elvis Duran in the morning show recently. And during her guest appearance, Corcoran shared with Duran her top advice on successfully navigating the housing market. If Florida is off the table, move here. What is it? Corcoran, let's give it to him straight here. As they discussed the housing market, Duran talked about the massive migration boom made in Florida during the COVID pandemic. Now, Duran said this real estate boom is spreading around to other areas of Florida. If it's too late for potential buyers to invest in a home in Florida, where should they move for great housing value? So she says, oh my goodness. I'm sorry I don't read these stories first, guys. I see the headlines. I'm like, this looks like it could be a good one. Just listen to her advice here. Ready? Go anywhere that has poor school district where prices are really low. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen to how horrible this advice is, guys. People should go anywhere that has a poor school district where prices are really low. Corcoran said, she added that this approach should be made only by buyers who don't plan to raise kids and want a home listed at a cheap price. So she wants you to go and live in a shit that's dangerous. That's her advice. Go anywhere in the South other than the hot spots, Corcoran recommended. There's always a cheap house to buy. Always. She sounds like a dingbat right now, right? I mean, what is that? Gosh almighty. Mehdi Gandhi, co-host of Elvis Duran Show, asked Corcoran for her take on extremely low-priced homes for sale overseas. Gandhi used the example of a tiny Italian village selling a home for cheap when the buyer only needs to renovate after buying. Are these offer scams? It's not a scam. Okay, let's go back to Barbara. It's not a scam. I've actually traveled through Italy and seen these houses and walked in and looked at them. And I got scammed, said Corcoran. No, I mean, the problem is nobody lives in these towns, so it is a scam. Why would you want to go to Italy to live by yourself? It's a good question. So not a scam? I don't know. You got land, but you're all alone. You're better off anywhere else in the world, right? You're like, oh, I wonder if I could get some coffee from my neighbor. I need an espresso. You're walking for 7 years. Got a beard down your toes. You're tripping over the beard. Oh, you got an espresso. You should just stay at home, dude. Drink water. Dead, almost dead. Just in search of a neighbor for an espresso. Guys, the best time to buy a home. This is from Barbara Corcoran. She's hit us with some gems so far here. And all the times Corcoran has been a guest on the show, Duran said he has never heard Corcoran say that it's not a good time to buy a house. It's always a good time to buy, Corcoran said. I think the sooner you get in the market, the sooner you have a chip in the game. Decent advice. Buyers should be looked at as more than an investment, though. You only get one chance to live. Corcoran said, you are not buying an investment only, you are buying a home to raise your kids in, to have good times, to cook in the kitchen. You want to get in the market. She's right about that. I mean, I think the perfect world, if we were able to somehow generate enough funds to buy multiple pieces of real estate and then rent out said pieces of real estate, everybody could do pretty well. It's just getting to that point where you're able to generate enough funds to divert into something else when the cost of living is insane. It's like every penny you make goes right into living. So how do you expect any of those other things to take place? Let's see. Is there one more story I had here? This was something I'm going to cover. I actually pulled this up as a news story I'm going to be running. South Korea opposition chief stabbed in the neck, recovering after surgery. This just happened. In Seoul, South Korea, opposition Democratic Party leader Lee Jae-myung. I don't think I nailed that one. Let me go back. South Korean opposition Democratic leader Lee Jae-myung, that was pretty good, was stabbed in the neck on Tuesday by a man who lunged at him with a knife after asking for his autograph. Be careful, MJ. I'm seeing videos of Michael Jordan walking, hey, can I have your autograph, MJ? He doesn't like to sign. Someone, Lee Jae-myung, my young, all of a sudden, hey, can I have your autograph? Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I'm Michael Jordan. Stabberoo. People are nuts, man. You better have bodyguards. Look at this. Like, Lee, 59, rushed to the hospital where he underwent surgery to repair a major blood vessel and was later recovering and conscious in an intensive care unit, said party spokesperson Kwon Chil-seung. You guys should tune in just to hear me say the stupid names. Right? Said party spokesman Kwon Chil-seung. Kwon condemned the attack weeks before a parliamentary election that is due in April. Lee, who narrowly lost the election in 2022, is on trial for bribery charges, he denies. He was attacked in the southern city of Busan while touring the site of a proposed new airport and speaking to journalists and supporters. That guy was not a supporter. Just, can I have your autograph? Right? What are we talking about over here? The suspect, wearing a paper crown with Lee's name on it, approached Lee asking for his autograph. I'm your biggest fan! Right? What? Oh, goodness. This is the world we live in, guys. Lee grimaced, staggered back into the crowd and behind him, and he collapsed. Photographs showed him on the ground with his eyes closed and bleeding and a handkerchief being held against his neck. Lee was airlifted to Capitol. My freaking camera's about to fall from my phone. Let's see if we can get that to stay without falling for just the rest of the show. I'll fix it for tomorrow or for later. There we go. Ish. Lee was airlifted. The capital of Seoul after receiving emergency treatment in Busan. Are you guys still here with me over on YouTube? I have to see. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, goodness. We're here, guys. We're doing it. We got Chung Sheng flung. He flung the poo. Lee was airlifted. The assailant quickly subdued the party's officials and police officers. A Busan police official, Sun Jae-han, nailed it, said the assailant was born in 1957 and used an 18-centimeter knife, 7 inches, by the way, for all of you who aren't doing, weird math. We don't do centimeters here in the United States. We deal in inches. Even though you guys are metric are much better, I think. I think we're off with the inch thing. But anyway, we do inches here. 7-inch knife. It had been bought online from DHgate. No, I'm just kidding. I get all these freaking things that show up on my screen from these Chinese websites that are selling products to people, Oh, look, it's Alibaba Express. That's where you got the knife from, the 18-centimeter knife. What's that? No, 7 inches, sorry. She was like, what's that? 18 centimeters? I don't know. We don't deal in centimeters here. We're doing in inches, So Lee, a former governor of Gyeonggi province, lost to conservative Yoon, a former chief prosecutor in the 2022 election. He has led the main opposition party since August 2022. Lee faces bribery allegations stemming from a development project when he was mayor of Songnam near Seoul. But he denies wrongdoing. South Korea has a history of political violence despite tough restrictions on gun violence. Gosh almighty, Joanne. Political leaders are not usually under close security protection, but Lee apparently, look, I think we're done. I don't think I need to read any more of this. That guy got stabbed in the neck. No good. No good. No bueno. Some people are like, is it bueno? No, not bueno at all. Camera over here. That'll do. Zoom in. There we go. See, we're zooming in. We're live here on YouTube, The Mark Inspire Show. So, guys, 45 minutes of news, real estate. Why is this doing that? Come on, outro. You're not outroing it. You know. I'm going to quickly play you something because why not? So, I guess this is officially the first piece of music I'm playing in the new year. And it's not going to be much because it's early. I have to download this from the other day. Listen to this.
He smiles everywhere I go.
Woo!
I got a new year coming. She's door after door keeps opening. We got a new year coming.
Ah!
I see smiles everywhere I go. We got a new year coming. She's door after door keeps opening. We got a new year coming. I see
smiles everywhere I go. I think I did that on New Year's Eve. I did right before the New Year. Last song of the year was that. All right, so we've got the BeatSeat. So we're going into the day here. We need something positive, something uplifting. Can't be minor. Come on, stupid pedal. That's how you do it. jumping it.
Welcome to a new year, my friends, yes. Welcome to the future, my friends. Open up your eyes, see the world for what it is. Open up your mind, yeah, see it all come to you, comes into focus. From time to time, we get overwhelmed and distracted. From time to time, we lose our way, can't find our way back. We're so lost. We're so confined and constricted, my friends. Take a moment, take a deep breath. Take it all in, my friend. Each and every day, we show up in the moment and we play. Come on. We write the song here in the moment.
Siobhan, how are you, my friend? Just happened upon your channel. Pretty cool drum. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I invented and patented the BeatSeat. You can check it out at beatseat.rocks. It is so much fun to play, as you can see.
Play a drum, let it all out, let it all in. Let the music penetrate your mind and soul. Let it all go. Yeah. I don't know what I'm singing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I want to fully express myself each and every day. So I do in these songs here with you. Whoa, I hope you have a great day ahead. Oh, turn a head or two. Do a positivity if you can.
Something's wrong with my pickup. This is not good.
you have a great day, my friends. Join me again. I'm here every day. We do this live show. I hope you have a great day. Go out in the world, make a difference if you can. Smile at another, you can see the world rearrange. A simple smile can do the thing. Make it a great day, my friend. Oh, goodness. Oh, Siobhan, thank you so much. You know what? It's interesting, but I worked with someone about 5-6 years ago, same name. I remember hearing it because people say Sabayan, Sayabin. People would say it was like, no, Shaban. And it's a beautiful name. It really is. And welcome to the show. I'm so glad you found me. I've been here for 5 years in a row, every single day. So I'm glad you found the show after this long. I hope you subscribe and turn on all notifications, Shaban. We'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I'll be back at 6 o'clock. I told you guys there's early show and then afternoon. It's probably going to be a lot of best stuff. I got 3,800 pieces of content, so I'll play a lot of songs and a lot of other things, and I'll be in and out. But you'll be able to catch up and be in this community. Like I said, this community is what you're here for. You're here for the community, for the people that are here in that chat that's always open for you. It's a safe space. So keep that in mind. It's the high energy, high vibing Mark Inspire show. That's what we do here. And we write songs. That wasn't really anything to write home about, but show up tonight. We'll probably do something else like that. And there are over, I can't even tell you, but there's 209 songs on iTunes. So if you type in Mark Pires, you can listen to 209 of my songs for free on Spotify and all that stuff. So I appreciate you guys. I'm going into the world to sell some real estate. I was looking into info about the 1775 Bible and found you instead. Well, that's interesting because I am the guy with the 1775 Bible. I actually have it right here. And just a side note, soybean. So here's something very interesting about the Bible. I do have the 1775 Bible, which we're going to be breaking back into. I've got a couple things in Psalms I want to read from my 1775 Bible. However, there is no Apocrypha in my book, I'm pretty sure. But I did find online, I found the Apocrypha from 1560. So we're going to read that live here. It's long, guys. It's going to probably be like a month or two process of reading the Apocrypha. But I have a 1560 copy of the Apocrypha, and I will be reading it on the show like I read the 1775 Bible, and I'll be comparing it to my 1775 Bible because we may read other portions of the actual 1560 Bible and compare it to the 1775 Bible that I have here next to me. So all these things will continue this year. I'll be on early and late, but mostly set your clocks to the early show. That's going to be the guaranteed show every day. And then the other one, I'll do my best to put it on as often as possible. It may be every day, but it's going to be, the hope would be somewhere in that happy hour range. So instead of you picking up a drink, you pick up the Mark Inspire show and get some distraction, some positivity for your life and keep you away from the things that are keeping you away from the things that are important. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here with me today. Geez, see, I'm so not used to doing the early show. I call it night still. But if you can, leave a comment on my show here on YouTube for today's show. And subscribe, guys. I drop content on Clapper, on YouTube, on TikTok all day. And then we're live twice a day. So if you enjoy what we do here, make sure you spread the word. The only way that people will know about what happens here is if you do a really good job of promoting, because after 5 years and 2 days live every single day, YouTube is still not sharing my content. So it is what it is, really. I mean, I'm going to keep showing up. So if you guys want this show to succeed, please do what you can to tell others that we're here and that we do it every day of the year. So hope to see you later. Until then, you got to go away, yeah. This is one of my songs on iTunes. You got to go away. Until tomorrow, until 6 p.m. Have a great day, fam and friends. Remember to effect a positive change one person at a time. I'm here to do it. Join me. Let's complete this mission together. One person at a time. You got to go away. Yeah. See you later, Clapper fam. See you later, YouTube fam.